Welcome to the part 2 of this video. So in this part 2, I'm going to create a pipeline to extract the data from the on-premise server, clean and process it using Medallion architecture. So this is going to form the part 2 of this video. So without wasting time, let's get started. Alright, I'm in my workspace, so I need to create a pipeline. I go to my Lakehouse, I click create new data pipeline. I name my pipeline, let's say sales_pipeline demo. I click create. I'm in my pipeline environment. I click pipeline activity. I click lookup activity. Alright, I have my lookup activity, so let me start setting it up. I name it lookup sales data. Alright, before I continue, let me go ahead to rename these tables. The raw table, rows. So I've renamed these tables. Having done that, the lookup activity will list the tables for me. So I go back to on-premises SQL Server. I've already prepared the code, so let me put the code. This is the code. I run the code. Fantastic. As you can see, I have two tables I'm going to work with, customer table and the others table. So these are the information I need to set up my pipeline. I go back to the pipeline I created. Like I said, the lookup activity will list out the tables for me. I go to settings, connection. Here, I'm going to connect the on-prem SQL Server to the Microsoft Fabric environment. So I'm going to use that gateway I created earlier on to do that. So what do I need to do? I go to more, click more, SQL Server, that's my source. I click on it. Connection type server. Let me go back to my source, which is the SQL Server. So this is the server name. I go to that place and paste it. I go back again, the database name. I copy it, I paste it over here. The gateway, this is my gateway. My username, SA. I put in my password. Use encrypted connection, untick it. I click connect. As you can see, the connection is successful. I've connected my SQL Server, which is my source, to the Microsoft Fabric environment. In this case, I'm going to use query to list my tables. I go back to my server. This is the query. So I copy it, I paste it, I preview it. Fantastic. As you can see, it has listed out the tables for me. Alright, let's go ahead to set up other things. I click activities. I click for each activity. I link it up with the lookup activity. What's the name I'm going to give it? Okay, so test_for each demo. Settings, sequentials. I enable it. Then I click inside the items. Click add dynamic content. Under output activities, lookup sales data, activity output, lookup sales data first row. I suppose not to see this here. Let me go back to lookup activity. Probably I didn't untick the first row. Okay, as you can see, I have to untick this first row only. So I go back to for each activity, click inside the items, click add dynamic content. Fantastic. Here now I click lookup sales data activity. I click I select add value and click OK. Under activity, as you can see, I don't have any information yet. I click this pencil. I can also click inside this pencil edit. I'm inside the for each activity environment. I need to add a copy activity. So this is the copy activity. I click add to Canva. Two major things I need to do here is to configure the source and the destination. So let me name my copy activity sales_copy data demo. I click source, connection type. This is my server name. Where am I connecting it to? SQL Server. I test it whether the connection is okay. Connection successful. So we are good to go. Now, I'm not going to use query this time around like I did when I set up the lookup query. What I intend to do is to copy all the tables. These are the tables. I click Enter Manual. What's the schema name? This is the schema name, DBO. I click Add Dynamic Content. Click Sales Storage Demo. What's the table name? The table name is table_name. Put table_name. I click OK. I've set up the source. So let me set up the destination. Where am I taking it to? Sales Lakehouse_demo. This is my sales Lakehouse. We have tables, we have files. If you come over here, Lakehouse, we have tables, we have files. So I'm going to load this in tables. If I load it under files, I will not be able to do reporting unless I upload it to the tables. I click inside the table, click Add Dynamic Content, click for each sales activity, table name, table_name, click OK. So it's going to copy all the tables and load into the Lakehouse. So I've set up destination, no mapping, no staging. I've set up my source and my destination. I click Home, click Save, click Validate. So now that I've done all the setup, let me run the pipeline. So I click Run. The lookup activity is successful. As you can see here, the pipeline status shows that the pipeline activity is successful. All right, everything has been copied. So let's go to our Lakehouse. Let me refresh this table. I click Refresh. Fantastic. As you can see, I have my tables loaded here. The next step now is to transform the data. I go to Open Notebook, click on New Notebook. This is my new notebook. Under here, let me rename it Sales_notebook demo. All right, let me copy the code I've prepared because we don't want to waste so much time by typing the codes. So I'm going to use PySpark. This is my code, but before doing this, let me check what I have in my table already. Say load to Spark. Let me run it. This is my customer table. Let me do the same for others table. Load to Spark. I click Run. This is what I have in my others table. So these are the two raw data I need to transform. This is the code I need to use to transform my data. Load bronze to which I've done already. Basic cleaning. So I'm going to remove rows with nulls in key columns. These are the null rows. After doing that, I will join the clean tables. Then after that, I will write to Lakehouse as saver_sales. The clean table will now be transferred to saver layer. Remember, I said I'm going to use Medallion architecture for this assignment. So I have my bronze layer already. As you can see from here, this is the bronze layer. So the next stage is putting all the transform data from the bronze layer to the silver layer. And after that, I will aggregate what I have here and put it in gold layer for reporting. So let me run my code. The code has run successfully. So let me refresh my table. So this is the silver table, the silver layer. Let me load to Spark, run it. This is what we have in the silver table. It has joined the two tables and it removed the null rows. So I have successfully transformed the tables. Now the next stage is to create a code layer, then aggregate this table to form the code layer. Let me go ahead and drop the code. I've already prepared the code. This is the code to set up the code layer. So let me run the code. The code table has been successfully created. So let me refresh this. This is the code layer. Let me load this to Spark and run it. This is what I have in my code layer. So that's it for this part 2 of the video of the project. So in the next video, I'm going to do reporting and also do automation. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos for others to benefit as well.